Then the crane pilot wasn't lying.
Oh my God, thank God. Louise and Sheridan together again. My daughter must be so happy.
Well, what about Chris? He's such a wonderful man.
I don't know. Sheridan truly seemed to love him, but if she'd known Louise was alive, she never would have gotten involved with Chris. Her love for Louise has never died.
Like your love for Martin?
Rachel, that's over. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Please.
I will not let you accept that. When did you become such a doormat?
That's unfair.
Look, Katherine, you love the man. I know you do. And if it's true love, you can't give up on that ever. Fight for him. Because of Alistair, I spent most of my life living in bitterness and regret. Don't make the same mistake I did. Fight for the man you love.
Right.
I'll get it.
I told her not to come.
Katherine, what are you doing here?
I heard about Louise, and I want to see my daughter.
You shouldn't be here.
Why not? Mother! Oh, my darling, welcome home.
Did you find Marty?
No, not yet, but look who's home. Yes, we heard. Oh, Louise, welcome home.
Hi.
Oh, this is my sister, Rachel.
Rachel? Thought you were dead.
Oh, it's a long story. It's a long story. Sheridan will fill you in later. Where have you been? Well, I think Katherine and I could use a little champagne. What do you say?
Miguel, would you please?
Darling, I am so glad that you're home.
And married? Well, we were just outside talking about you and Chris.
The truth is, I'm not really married to Louise.
Oh, thank you. I can definitely use this.
Thank you. But darling, I don't understand that if you're not really married to Louise, then why?
Shh, all of you, please.
But you're wearing a wedding band. If Louise didn't give it to you, who did?
I did. I gave it to Sheridan on a beach in Hawaii the night that I married her.
Somebody should bring out the scotch.
What do you mean the night you married Sheridan?
Exactly that. Sheridan and I are married.
Darling, what are you doing?
Shh, all of you, please. Louise is still weak, and I don't want to upset him.
What are you all whispering about?
Sheridan's trying to explain that she's really my wife.
What?
It's true. So why does Louise think that you're married to him when you're really married to Chris? It's hard to explain, but you all know how I thought Louise was dead. We all did. Well, Chris proposed to me, and we got married on the beach in Hawaii the night before we found Louise alive at the house where Otto was keeping him prisoner. He was beaten and tortured for months. He would have been dead if we hadn't found him when we did. Well, the doctor at the hospital, when he saw my presence, how it gave Louise strength, he told me not to upset Louise, that it could cause a relapse or even worse, cause Louise to die. So I couldn't tell him.
That she was already my wife.
So I kept quiet for Louise's sake. But then Louise surprised me in the hospital by wanting to get married right then and there. How could I say no?
One word would have done it.
Well, I couldn't, so I went along with it.
And married him illegally. And she's kept this lie going ever since the hospital. You know this can't go on forever.
So you keep telling me.
This is heartbreaking.
I know. Life shouldn't be this complicated, but for some reason mine is.
What are you gonna do? You are married to two men.
No, not really. Ours is the only legal marriage.
So who are you going to stay with?
Rachel.
Well, it's a question we're all thinking about, isn't it? I mean, you have two men who are very much in love with you. Which one are you going to choose?
I'm staying married to Chris. He's my legal husband, and marriage is a sacred bond.
Well, that is what my mother always says, Katherine.
And I love him. I just hate hurting Luis. It absolutely kills me.
Someone really should get out that scotch.
Martin,
No, please, Catherine. Just leave me alone. I have nothing more to say to you. I've heard Pilar enough already.
But I couldn't help it over here. Why was Martin so cold?
you don't know, but Martin and Pilar didn't renew their marriage vows because of me.
I heard something happened.
I told you, Sheridan, I was going to fight for his love and for him.
But he's married.
As far as I'm concerned, their marriage is a sham. In my heart, I'm his true wife. We lived in Mexico for so many years. We were so happy. We were so in love. And it was so much longer than they were married.
I'm sorry, Mother, but you're kidding yourself.
No, listen to me, Sheridan. I love him. I am not going to give up on him. And my love for him, it's like your love for Luis. It will never die.
That's where you're wrong, because I've moved on.
I know you're telling yourself that because you don't want to hurt Chris. But when you've loved someone as deeply and passionately as you've loved Luis, I'm sorry, that just doesn't go away.
What do we do to deserve so much pain? It's like our family's cursed.
Oh, darling.